Foodie Detroit, where meat melts like butter and beats dance with angels. Get ready, Detroit, for a dining experience that will make your taste buds sing and your stomach do the happy dance. Foodie Detroit, the Argentinian-inspired culinary haven, is here to ignite your senses and leave you in a state of gastronomic bliss. Step into this dimly lit sanctuary, where the tantalizing aromas of open fire cooking will draw you in like a moth to a flame. The wood-burning oven crackles with anticipation, promising a feast that will transcend your wildest culinary dreams. Start your journey with the glazed beets, a work of art that will leave you questioning your sanity. These crimson orbs, presented with a flourish, explode with a symphony of flavors that will make you swear they were blessed by the gods of taste. But beware, their beauty belies a slight hint of earthy bitterness, like a wise sage offering a lesson in balance. For the main event, order the lamb loin. Imagine, if you will, a tender morsel of meat melting away in your mouth like the morning dew on a summer rose. The slightest hint of gamey flavor, like a whisper from the wild, adds a touch of intrigue before dissipating into a harmonious symphony of savory delight. But wait, there's more. The roasted cauliflower will transport you to a realm of culinary perfection, where each floret bursts with a symphony of flavors that would make Beethoven weep with envy. Pair it with the Peruvian potatoes, a humble dish elevated to celestial heights, and you'll swear you're dining with the gods of the Andes. And if you're still hungry, don't be afraid to indulge in the bone marrow. This decadent treat, served with beef tartare and crusty toast, will make you feel like you've discovered the secret of eternal life. Just be sure to save some for your furry friends who deserve a taste of this culinary wonderland too. For a sweet ending, the broken pavlova will leave you questioning the very meaning of dessert. Perfectly balanced between sweet, tangy, and savory, with a hint of salmon roe for a touch of oceanic umami, this dish will make you wonder if you stumbled upon a culinary unicorn. In conclusion, Foodie Detroit is not just a restaurant, it's a pilgrimage for food enthusiasts, a temple to the divine art of cooking. So gather your friends, come with an appetite, and prepare to embark on a culinary adventure that will forever alter the course of your taste buds. As the great Jerry Seinfeld might say, it's a place where you'll go, what is this? This is fantastic. Holy moly, Selden Standard in Detroit is the culinary equivalent of a rock star ripping a killer guitar solo. This place is so darn good, it'll make your taste buds dance like Michael Jackson. I mean, come on, grilled whole trout, pappardelle, beef tartare. It's like the menu was written by a chef on a sugar high who had just won the lottery. Every dish is a masterpiece, a symphony of flavors that explode in your mouth like a 4th of July fireworks show. And let's not forget the drinks. Those rum-based cocktails are like a love letter to the Caribbean, with just the right amount of sweetness and kick. It's like sipping on a ray of liquid sunshine. The atmosphere is electric, with a vibe that's both upscale and down to earth. It's the kind of place where you can dress to the nines or show up in your puss but to try to avoid the puss part. Now, let's talk about the staff. They're like the pit crew of a Formula One race, except they're serving food and drinks instead of changing tires. They're fast, efficient, and always have a smile on their faces. Sure, parking can be a bit of a challenge, but who cares when the food is this good? Just grab an Uber or park across the street in that empty field. It's like an adventure to get to culinary heaven. Overall, Selden Standard is the kind of restaurant that makes you want to shout from the rooftops about how amazing it is. It's like the holy grail of dining experiences, a place where the food, drinks, and atmosphere come together in a perfect storm of awesomeness. If you're looking for a meal that will leave you feeling like you've just won the lottery, head on down to Selden Standard. Just be prepared to share, because you're going to want to order everything on the menu. And don't forget the rum cocktails. Prepare for a culinary odyssey at Alpino, where the Alps meet the Motor City food fanatics. Listen up, it's the Seinfeld of restaurant reviews. And this time I'm taking you on a wild ride to Alpino in Detroit, a James Beard finalist that'll make you question if you're in Europe or the D. As you step inside, prepare for a cozy chalet vibe with flickering fireplaces and chalet chic decor. It's like being transported to the Swiss Alps, minus the yodeling. The staff. They're the friendliest bunch, ready to guide you through a culinary adventure like no other. Let's start with the raclette. Imagine a bubbling pot of gooey cheese, brought to your table and poured onto perfectly fluffy bread. It's like a cheesy waterfall, and I could have watched it all night. Moving on to the rosti, a potato pancake so crispy and flavorful, it'll make the Swiss proud. Topped with smoked salmon and other fancy bits, it's a masterpiece that'll leave you wondering why you've been eating regular pancakes all your life. And then, there's the chestnut gnocchetti. Imagine tiny little dumplings made with sweet chestnuts, all swimming in a rich sauce that'll make you want to lick the plate clean. Trust me, it's like a symphony in your mouth. Don't even get me started on the spatzel. It's these chewy little pasta bits covered in a luscious morel sauce. It's the perfect side dish for any of their hearty main courses. But wait, there's more. The Gruyere meringue is a culinary masterpiece, a fluffy cloud of sweetness that'll make your taste buds dance. It's the perfect way to end a perfect meal. Now, let's talk about price. Yes, it's not your average burger joint, but let's be real, you're getting what you pay for here. Each dish is a work of culinary art, made with the finest ingredients and cooked to perfection. Plus, it's not every day you get to pretend you're dining in Switzerland. So, my fellow foodies, if you're looking for an unforgettable dining experience that'll make you forget all about the Motor City and transport you to the Swiss Alps, Alpino is your ticket to culinary paradise. Just be sure to book a table in advance, because this place is as hot as a Swiss fondue. Guten Appetit, Detroit. Adelina, where Detroit's heart beats to the rhythm of Italian-made fusion. Yo, foodies. If you're looking for a dining experience that'll make your taste buds dance like Fred Astaire, then get ready to waltz on over to Adelina in Detroit. As soon as you step inside, you'll be like, whoa, this place is fancy. Don't worry though, it's not the kind of fancy where you feel obligated to wear a suit and tie unless you're into that, then go for it. The vibe is more like, hey, let's have a great time and enjoy some phenomenal grub. The food. Oh boy, where do we even start? Let's just say that the dishes are like masterpieces painted on plates by the culinary Da Vincis. The focaccia bread is the fluffiest, softest, most magical bread you'll ever sink your teeth into. The Wagyu meatball is the size of a small planet and bursting with umami flavor. For dinner, we recommend the filet mignon or the Casarex Wagyu bolognese with house-made pasta. The filet is like a tender whisper in your mouth, while the bolognese is a rich, hearty symphony of flavors that will send your taste buds to heaven. And don't even get us started on dessert. The white cloud is like a fluffy cloud of bliss, light as a feather but bursting with complex, harmonious flavors. But wait, there's more. The service at Adelina is top-notch. The servers are like friendly, attentive Jennies, making sure your every need is met. They'll be there to whisk away your empty plates and bring you more of that amazing focaccia bread before you can even ask. So, if you're ready to embark on a culinary adventure that will leave you feeling like a satisfied food lover who just hit the jackpot, make a reservation at Adelina. It's the kind of place that will make you wonder why you ever ate anywhere else. Bravissimo, Adelina. Right company. The dining extravaganza for the taste buds. Attention all foodies and dining enthusiasts. If you're looking for an experience that will tickle your taste buds and leave you craving for more, Right Company is the place to be. This culinary haven is located in the heart of Detroit, on the hallowed ground of the Right K building, making it a true destination in its own right. Upon entering, you'll be transported to a world of industrial elegance. Imagine exposed brick walls, sleek ceilings, and a touch of vintage charm. It's like stepping into a secret speakeasy where culinary masterpieces are the forbidden fruit. The menu is a symphony of flavors, with dishes that will make your heart sing and your stomach dance. Start with the homemade chips, so crispy and addictive, you'll forget all about your diet. Then, indulge in the cheesy churro, a testament to the culinary wizardry that happens behind the scenes. Don't miss the pork belly sliders, where the tender meat and tangy sriracha will ignite your taste buds. And let's not forget the scallops. They're like little golden orbs of deliciousness, perfectly seared and served with a delectable blueberry and leek sauce. You'll swear you've never tasted anything so heavenly. But right company is not just about the food though, let's be honest, that's a huge part of it. The service is impeccable, with servers who are as knowledgeable as they are attentive. They'll guide you through the menu, making recommendations and ensuring your dining experience is seamless. And did I mention the drinks? The skilled mixologists craft cocktails that are works of art, both visually and gustatorily. The down in Mexico and desert sun are particular standouts, with a perfect balance of flavors that will leave you refreshed and ready to tackle the rest of your meal. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the prices. Right company is not your average diner, and the prices reflect that. But trust me, every penny is worth it. The ingredients are top-notch, the flavors are exquisite, and the atmosphere is unparalleled. So, if you're looking for a truly special dining experience, one that will stay with you long after you've finished your last bite, make a reservation at Right Company. Just be warned, once you've tasted their culinary wonders, all other restaurants will pale in comparison. You'll be spoiled for life, and let's face it, isn't that what dining out is all about? Mad Nice, the Detroit dining destination where pizza meets art. Greetings, Epicureans. Allow me to introduce you to Mad Nice, Detroit's latest culinary masterpiece that's not just a restaurant but a symphony of flavors and aesthetics. Step inside this chic establishment, and you'll feel like you've been transported to a trendy LA hotspot. Pastel colors, floral accents, and a chandelier that could make even Versailles blush set the stage for a delightful evening. But let's get to the heart of the matter, the food. Mad Nice doesn't just serve pizza. It elevates the humble pie to an art form. Their thin crust pizzas are crispy on the bottom, just the way I like 'em. Whether you're a mushroom aficionado, a margherita lover, or a sausage and olive enthusiast, you'll find something to satisfy your pizza cravings. Beyond pizza, the menu reads like a culinary world tour. From succulent steak tartare to kimchi ravioli, each dish is bursting with a symphony of flavors. And don't even get me started on the fried donuts with chocolate sauce. It's like a party in my mouth, and I'm the only guest. Now, let's talk service. It's like the servers have been trained by the Wayne Manor butler himself. They're attentive, charming, and they even have a sense of humor. It's not just dinner, it's a full-fledged performance that will leave you feeling like royalty. However, I must admit that the service at Mad Nice does have one minor quirk. It's like they've taken the mad part of their name a little too seriously. They seem to enjoy making their patrons wait a bit longer than necessary. But hey, it gives you more time to soak up the ambience and sip on those fantastic cocktails. So, dear foodies, if you're looking for a dining experience that's both delicious and visually stunning, Mad Nice is the place to be. Just be prepared to have a little extra patience. Because trust me, the wait is worth it. And remember, as the great philosopher Jerry Seinfeld once said, a pizza is never wrong. And at Mad Nice, the pizza is downright magnificent. Ladies and gents, prepare your taste buds for an Epicurean adventure at Oak Reel, the culinary oasis in the heart of Detroit. Walking in, you're greeted by a host who's warmer than a summer breeze. Your server, armed with a vast knowledge of the menu, is your personal sommelier, guiding you through a wine list that's as impressive as a rockstar's guitar collection. The ambience is a symphony of elegance and coziness, like a chic tuxedo hanging out at a coffee shop. And the menu, oh, the menu. It's a constellation of culinary delights, each dish a masterpiece in its own right. We're talking lobster spaghetti that makes you question your sanity. Each bite is a slow-motion dance of flavors that explodes like a fireworks show on your tongue. The pasta dishes, delicate as a ballerina's pirouette, yet bursting with a symphony of flavors that make you want to do a standing ovation. But it's the octopus that's the true showstopper. Brace yourself for an encounter with the sea's most misunderstood creature. Tender, flavorful, and with a texture that'll make you forget about squid. Seriously, this octopus has more mojo than James Bond. And let's not forget the desserts. The chocolate cake is a bite-sized symphony of indulgence, like a chocolate lover's dream come true. It's so rich, it'll make your dentist start practicing his gold-filling skills. Oak Reel, my fellow foodies, is a culinary wonderland where taste buds get the royal treatment. It's like a gourmet roller coaster that takes you on a wild ride of flavors. So grab your forks, prepare your bellies, and get ready to experience the best that Detroit has to offer. Super Gile, a culinary odyssey for the ages. Holy schnitzel, Detroit. Super Gile is the restaurant equivalent of a rocket ship to flavor heaven. Imagine a German dinner, but like, on steroids. The ones here are so mind-bogglingly delicious, I'd trade my firstborn for a plate of them. Kidding, but seriously. The atmosphere. It's like stepping into a nautical wonderland, with more wood paneling than a pirate ship. It's the perfect setting for a CQ board or a shish kebab. And let's talk about the menu. It's a culinary journey that follows the western migratory pattern of the stork. What does that mean? I have no idea, but it sounds adventurous. Every dish is a masterpiece. The eggplant doner is a vegan delight, with fried eggplant that's crispy as a kraken's tentacles. The deviled eggs are so good, the devil himself would be jealous. Okay, here's the but. The cocktails are hit or miss. Some are as smooth as a sloth, while others are as strong as a hurricane named Gertrude. But hey, it's like they say, when in doubt, drink more water. The water here tastes a little funky, but that's probably because it's artisanal or some jazz. Just don't tell your taste buds. Overall, Super Gile is a restaurant that deserves a standing ovation. It's a place where culinary dreams come true and laughter fills the air. So come on down, folks. Get ready for a night of schnitzel and giggles. Prost. Otovavia, where the spaghetti cruises through your taste buds like a pasta-powered Ferrari. For the fine folks at Otovavia, cooking isn't just an art, it's a high-speed chase with forks and knives. Step into this culinary paradise, and you'll feel like you've entered the fast and furious of Italian restaurants. The ambience is electric, the food is like a Rossica, and the servers, well, they're the pit crew, keeping your dining experience running at top speed. Our server, Jana, was like a human GPS, guiding us through the menu with the precision of a seasoned navigator. She even managed to keep our glasses so full, you'd think we were filling them with a fire hydrant. But let's talk about the pasta. If pasta was a racehorse, Otovavia's would be secretariat on steroids. The truffle pasta is a masterpiece, sending your taste buds into a delicious tailspin. You'll wonder why you've been wasting your life eating regular spaghetti when you could have been enjoying this culinary nitro. Now, for a minor bump in the road, the bread debacle. It's like when you're at the Grand Prix and your pit stop doesn't go quite as planned. But hey, life's about the little mishaps, right? Despite the bread hullabaloo, manager Lara came to the rescue like a benevolent Formula One team manager, making sure we had everything we needed. She welcomed our newborn with such warmth and enthusiasm, it was like we were visiting royalty. So, buckle up and get ready for a wild ride at Otovavia. Just remember, when you order the bolognese, don't ask for bread unless you want to risk a pit stop penalty. In conclusion, Otovavia is like the Indy 500 of Italian restaurants, where the food is fast, the taste is unforgettable, and the atmosphere is pure adrenaline. Just make sure you don't forget your helmet. Yo, listen up, food lovers. I'm here to tell you about Grey Ghost Detroit, the restaurant that'll make you say, holy guacamole, where have you been all my life? First off, let's talk about the cheeseburger. It's not just a burger, it's a symphony of flavors, a masterpiece of culinary art. The meat is juicy like a Kardashian's lips, the cheese melts in your mouth like a butter sculpture in the sun, and the bun is so soft, it'll make your grandma's sofa cushions jealous. But wait, there's more. The drinks. Oh, the drinks. They have a menu longer than my Tinder bio, with concoctions that will send your taste buds to the moon and back. And don't even get me started on the atmosphere. It's like stepping into a speakeasy from the roaring 20s, but with hipsters instead of flappers. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Jerry, you said there was a 40-minute wait. Well, let me tell you, that wait is worth every Taco Tuesday you've ever had. Just don't be like that one patron who thought their existence was more important than the other patrons and tried to jump the line. Trust me, the bouncer will make them look like a lost puppy on a rainy day. And as for that dude who couldn't get his parking situation sorted out, well, let's just say he should have left his BMW at home and taken the bus. The parking lot is a circus, but hey, it's Detroit. Just embrace the chaos and take an extra shot of whiskey to calm your nerves. Overall, Grey Ghost Detroit is the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, well, you get the idea. It's a place where you can indulge in culinary delights, sip on exquisite libations, and soak up an ambience that will make you forget all about your parking woes. So next time you're in Motor City, do yourself a favor and head over to Grey Ghost. Just don't tell anyone about it, or else we'll all be waiting 40 minutes for a table. Bar Peagle, where the food is sublime and the ambience is a jungle fiesta. Prepare yourself, folks, for a gastronomic extravaganza that will leave your taste buds singing and your belly begging for more. Bar Peagle is not just a restaurant, it's an oasis of culinary perfection in the heart of Detroit's vibrant Brush Park. Picture this, you step inside and are greeted by a symphony of jewel tones, lush greenery, and the gentle hum of conversation. It's like walking into a jungle fantasy, complete with plush velvet chairs and a sense of cozy elegance. Now, let's talk about the food. Oh, the food. It's like a symphony of flavors that dance in your mouth. The burgers, my friends, are a culinary masterpiece. Imagine a juicy patty, seasoned to perfection, enveloped in a fluffy brioche bun. Each bite is a revelation, a testament to the chef's wizardry. But don't stop there. The shallot tart tatin is a sweet and savory dream, with a flaky puff pastry that melts in your mouth. The hand-cut frites are crispy and salty, the perfect companion to any of the delectable dishes. And if you're feeling fancy, the potato pave is a work of art. It's like mashed potatoes on steroids, served with an irresistibly creamy Mornay sauce. You'll want to order a double serving and worship it like the culinary god it is. Speaking of drinks, Bar Peagle's mixologists know their craft. Their cocktails are not just beverages, they're liquid masterpieces that will make your taste buds do a happy dance. But hold your horses there, my foodie friends. This restaurant is not just about the food and drinks. It's also about the experience. The servers are warm and welcoming, and they'll make sure your dining journey is nothing short of spectacular. And let's not forget the free parking lot across the street. Hallelujah, no more circling the block like a hungry vulture. So, there you have it, folks. Bar Peagle is not just a restaurant, it's a culinary wonderland, a destination for foodies and those who appreciate the finer things in life. Grab your friends, get your appetites ready, and prepare to be blown away. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you profusely. Cebu Modern Mediterranean, where the food is so good, you'll forget the name but not the sweetie dropped. Picture this, you're strolling through the bustling streets of Detroit, your stomach rumbling like a thunderstorm. You spot Cebu Modern Mediterranean, and like a moth to flame, you're drawn inside. As you step into the restaurant, you're greeted by an ambience that's as inviting as a warm hug. The sleek interior, adorned with lush greenery, screams sophistication, but the plush seating says kick back and relax. The menu is a culinary roller coaster, taking you on a whirlwind tour of the Mediterranean. From the whipped feta with pear that will make your taste buds dance to the halal chicken and lamb chops that will send your hunger packing, every dish is a masterpiece. But hold up, my friends. We can't forget the star of the show, the sweetie drops. These little gems, bursting with flavor, will make you question whether they're a vegetable or a fruit or maybe even a magical unicorn snack. Now, let's talk service. Our server, Paris, deserves a standing ovation. He's as knowledgeable as a walking encyclopedia, and his recommendations were spot on. Plus, he has a way of making you feel like you're the most important person in the room. So, if you're looking for a culinary adventure that will leave you feeling satisfied and craving more, head over to Cibo Modern Mediterranean. Trust me, you'll be so busy savoring the food that you'll forget the name but not the sweetie drops. Presley's Kitchen Bar, rocking the Detroit dining scene. Ladies and gentlemen, gather round for a culinary extravaganza that'll have you dancing in your seats. Presley's Kitchen Bar in Aloft, Detroit is a bona fide hit, where the food sings and the service swings. Okay, enough with the music puns. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Presley's is like a modern art gallery, but with food instead of paintings. Bright, open, and cheery, this place will make you want to start your day with a jailhouse rock dance party. The 360-degree bar. It's like the Sistine Chapel of cocktails, where bartenders craft masterpieces that'll make you forget all your troubles. And the best part, they have a screen that's visible from every side, so you won't miss a second of the game while sipping on your blue suede shoes. Now let's talk about the food. Get ready to all shook up with their generous portions that'll make you want to shout hound dog. The homemade Pop-Tarts are a revelation. Served warm, they're the perfect treat to share over coffee or take back to your room for a late-night snack. And they're so good, they'll make you want to teddy bear all over them. The bacon in the 2-egg breakfast is so crispy, it'll make you think you've stepped into a dance party with Elvis himself. And the avocado toast. It's a symphony of flavors, with sweet, savory, and crunchy toppings that'll have you burning love for it. Oh, and don't even get me started on the fluffy pancakes. They're so enormous, they could feed a small army. And the blueberries between the layers. They're like little jewels that'll make your taste buds love me tender. But let's not forget about the service. Susan, our server, was suspicious minds with her energy and knowledge. She answered all our questions and made us feel like we were the only ones in the room. She's a true star, and she deserves a Viva Las Vegas for her dedication. So if you're looking for a restaurant that'll have you singing I want you, I need you, I love you, Presley's Kitchen Bar is the place to go. Their food, service, and atmosphere will make you feel like a rock star, baby. Just don't forget your dancing shoes.